And I got tripped out because I was like, in the great fight of Taco Bell versus Canada, even though I have lots of Canadian friends, I still got to take Taco Bell on that one.
Well, immediately I thought like Russia's dead. You know?
You think Russia's dead? That you went from Cool Greg
Unless they
walking
left the
in and
country.
saying Taco Bell burned down Canada to you going Russia's dead. The entire country of Russia is dead.
No, Rush is dead.
Oh, Rush. The
Right.
band Rush.
Yeah, like they left. They would have left during the fire.
You
Like,
can't fucking
They
kill
gathered their
Rush.
family and took a boat.
You can't kill Rush, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show.
Good morning,
for January
everybody.
22nd. It's Monday. Happy Monday. My name is Nick Scarpino. With me today is my little Texas mongoose, Andy Cortez.
I was wondering where you were going
Here
with that,
he
and
is.
I don't
Here he
love where you
is.
went with it.
I'm Ricky Tiki Tavi and you're the snake. How about that?
Okay. Is that a lyric or?
I have no idea. I have no idea. It's an old book. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Thanks so much for joining us. We do this each and every day here, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. If you're new to us, this is a live show. We like to talk to the chat. We'll get in there with you guys a little bit later today, but we're also going to go over some news. We're going to talk about what we watched this weekend. Lots of fun things, some Infinity War, or Infinity War villains news.
War. You know?
We also have a story of Ryan Johnson explaining how Luke was able to do some of the cool things he did in The Last Jedi.
The Force.
So, shocker, that's going to be a fun story that we'll get into later.
Right.
So, gird your loins! Gird your loins.
Do you
We're
know what
getting
that
into
means?
that. What?
Do you know what that means?
Gird your loins?
Cover
Yeah.
your balls.
Yeah.
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 We did a GOG topic about it one time.
Did we?
Yeah, we did it. We did a GOG topic a long time ago. That was all those random sayings.
You're
right,
that
with
you
what's his
never-
face?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one dude,
Yeah,
real
that one guy.
handsome. Troy Baker.
Yes, was it him?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
What?
I think.
I think it was Troy Baker.
No, Troy Baker was the cum gum.
No,
one.
well, yeah, but it wasn't one of his etymology of saying.
I think it was actually.
Okay.
He also went like this. It's fine, boys.
But it sounded a lot more like
Fine.
Christopher Walken when he did it.
Can you hear me when I say when I do that?
Hold on.
Can you hear
It's
that?
so good.
So
Can I
good.
hear it right here?
It's fine.
Do it again. Do it again.
I can hear it. Yeah, you're right next to me.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I can't get. You gotta get the grovelly.
the grunt.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, Kevin, we are sponsored by a different sponsor today. Today's episode is brought to you by MeUndies. I will get to that read a little bit later when we give away the game, which we give away a game each and every day here. A couple housekeeping
Is there
things
a
before we
trademark
go into
Having some fundies and me undies. Did they say that?
no.
No, because I think that would be indicative of you playing with your own PUD.
Oh man, you went back to that.
Yeah. I did.
It turns out people like Pud, right? At the end of the day, Pud won.
We did love Pud.
Pud wins.
My name is Pud.
Did we do the Primus reference?
Yeah, you like that?
A Primus reference
Yeah.
for Monday morning.
Here's the thing, Nick.
It's never too
You
early
don't
for
know where
Primus or
I'm-
Rush. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. You come here a fucking spider monkey.
You want some prog bands with weird bassists? I got them for you, dog. I got them for
Here's
you.
a fun story for you, my friend. Watching Planet Earth 2 over the weekend. David Attenborough narrating that
Yeah.
bad boy on the Netflix, and they have a whole episode.
It's hard to jerk off to, though.
It's not easy. Because all of a sudden you're just getting into the spider monkeys, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden they go to the billy goats, and you're like, I don't like billy goats. I'm
Like,
not
I
attracted
can
to them.
picture the spider monkeys.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I've used the word I'm gonna come at
Anthropomorphic, like
that term. I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey, which I stole from Talladega Nights. Remember that kid's like, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey,
Right.
Chip.
Yeah.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Finally saw a spider monkey. I'm not really familiar with what they look like. They're terrifying.
What?
They
No,
are
they're not.
terrifying.
They're
They still
super
people's
cute.
like meals.
They have really long legs and really long arms and tails they can hang from.
Yeah,
It's
their
trippy.
arms aren't that long.
Their tails are like
Spider monkey.
when you're out in space, like in gravity, and they have to like tether themselves
Yep,
to shit.
yep.
That's what they use for their tails. It's
By
really
the way,
cool.
how crazy was that scene where people are just having a midnight stroll down to the market in like a fairly urban area, and there's just fucking jaguars in the trees next to them. Do you remember this?
No, I think that's Planet Earth 1.
No, it's part 2.
Is it part 2?
Yeah,
Maybe I
part
haven't
2.
gotten to that yet, though.
It's like
Here's the problem with Planet Earth. though.
picture people walking just downtown. You know
Yeah.
how we walk at
Oh,
night
yeah,
to
no.
maybe a restaurant or a
Yeah,
store?
we see a raccoon. I saw a raccoon.
No, this is like
You tell me what's wrong with this beautiful.
There's nothing. They're
beautiful
gorgeous. You're
little
right,
creature.
Kevin. They're so cute.
They're my
what's like
favorite
the
animal.
like what's the tail? What's the leg? You know?
You don't
How
know.
fucking long his tail is.
Look at them. Look at them. Just
Click on the
dangling.
one right up to the top that's half monkey, half spider. That's
terrifying.
that's how I see them.
Okay, but
That's
this is how
terrifying.
nature
That's concept
sees them.
art. That's just, that was just a
It's two
video
of
game
them.
concept
Did you know
art.
there was 2 of them right there?
No.
What?
Yeah, see? 1. and then
Oh
2.
I
yeah.
like it.
It looks like a Silent Hill bad guy.
No, here's my problem with the Planet Earth series, right? is I've noticed that there's some inconsistencies.
Bad
they
CGI.
keep saying that every time there's a new cat, so right, they have the snow leopard, the jaguar, which I'm trying not to say is jaguar because I'm not from England, but I think it's funny and it kind of pisses me off.
It's really funny. You should do it all.
They always say that this cat has, and then they say whatever the thing is that cat has better than the other ones, and it's always they have the most bite strength. This cat has the biggest bite strength out of any cat ever.
No, the jaguar has the most bite strength.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
But I could have swore they said that for the snow leopard and also the lion.
All the same cats, though.
They are all the same cat, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you can't watch this show live, if you're not enjoying this tremendous piece of art right now, like the rest of us are live, you can watch this on youtube.com/kindafunny. I love it when you guys post comments, please. Let's take the discussion from here, bring it over to there. If you don't have time for that and you want to listen to this on the go, of course, we do this as a podcast. You can get those on podcast services around the globe.
The globe.
If you're in UK and you pronounce it Jaguar, good for you. Here in America, we don't want to work that hard. We say Jaguar. Or just Guar, if you want to talk about really obscure 90s bands.
They were the costumes?
Yeah. Remember, my only touchdown for Guar is in Empire Records, where he's like, hey, Billy, do you like Guar? I do like Guar.
I just knew Guar because a friend of mine liked him in high school. And because, I think that was a time where you were into people bands that dressed up.
Yeah.
Slipknot. There was a band called Mushroom Head. Very gross name, by the way.
Oh, is it because it's a pee-pee head?
Yeah.
That's
and
what
then
they
there
talk
was
about?
a band called Guar, and they all dressed up like weird, like fucking, like they were about
I
to
know
go,
Guar.
about to go LARPing,
Isn't
you know?
Guard supposed to be like they're interdimensional aliens or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's weird. Their videos always had like giant fucking things sucking other things and eating other things. It was weird.
The same with you know who had weird videos that freaked me out as a kid? It's not gonna take you long to guess.
Prodigy?
Tool.
Oh, yeah.
Tool
They all
had
did.
videos that gave me nightmares.
You ever seen Primus videos? They're weird.
Yeah, but they were like kind of goofy claymation. Like Tool
Yeah.
was like, this is scary stuff. And I remember my dad watching him like recorded on a VHS. And it's just really fucking
Why was he
disturbing.
recording it on VHS?
My dad would record MTV all night long to get to the one point where
Selena song.
they play Rush. Oh. And so he would have like long VHSs until the Rush video popped up, right? So it was like 5 hours long of like fucking weird 90s hits and then the one Rush song. Roll the bones.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
That's
like,
awesome.
how excited was he when he found
That was
that
great.
fucking Rush
It's
song?
great. Play that shit loud. Yeah.
Tomorrow, 9 a.m. You're asking yourself, I got nothing to do. 9 a.m. Maybe I'm waking up. Maybe I'm at work already. Maybe I'm bored. Maybe I
won't
need
be.
something in my life to fucking do for 45 to 50 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the MCU interview is happening tomorrow.
Oh, right.
9 a.m. Thor. Did we like it?
More like bored. No.
You said you loved it.
Boy, yeah. I thought you liked it.
I did like it. Yeah, I did like it.
I don't
Yeah.
actually remember if you said that or not.
I did.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
okay.
But check out youtube.com/kindafunny tomorrow. If you guys didn't know, we are reviewing every single movie in the the Marvel Cinematic Universe, week to week, 9 a.m. Tuesdays. That's happening tomorrow. Also, today, if you guys want to check it out, our Heel Kick Watch Along is happening. If you have watched Heel Kick already and you want to watch it again with us, me, Greg, and Danny Mac watched it. We did a full watch along with it, including with that counter right there, which we could not get to work for the life of us. Turns out Greg just can't manipulate things with his giant fingers.
Nick, we edited that all out.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. We should put that out because Greg really was just like, I
vaguely remember you also not being able to get it to work.
Oh, I'm
But
an
it's
idiot
fine.
as well.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
I'm an idiot.
Not trying to call anyone out.
Last but certainly not least, huge thanks to everyone that came out to Two Shit Arcade last Saturday. We had a blast over at Piano Fight. Everyone did a good. We played this game, which is by far and away one of the worst games I've ever seen in my entire life. And you're asking yourself, Nick, does it look exactly like Total Recall? Are the missions just like Total? No, they're nothing like that. It looks more like Paperboy. It's very weird.
Are you sure maybe you didn't understand it?
No, I'm 100% sure I didn't understand it. All right, cue up your tips, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go into some news stories right now, and then we will read tips. So if you have a tip, we'll read it at the $5 or above level. You can ask us anything, including what Andy's wearing underneath his shirt right now. Let's go into some news. The SAG Awards, the 2018 SAG Awards were last night. Did you watch these at all?
No. What? Why?
I didn't either. Next news story.
All right.
There it is. It's one of those things where it's like, I care very, very little about the Golden Globes.
I care little about awards that
care-
are not the Oscars.
Yeah, if it's the Oscars,
All right.
great. If it's the Golden Globes, that's okay. I kind of care about that because that's usually a pretty good indicator as to what the Oscars might have for us.
Right, yeah.
The SAG Awards, I just never understood.
Kind of like a precursor.
Yeah,
you know?
The Screen Actors Guild Awards, it's always just like it's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot of awards, you know?
It's all fake, dude.
Everything's fake. It's Hollywood.
None of it's real.
None of those people are even there. They're just CG'd in.
Uh-huh. Jesus. One of those photos you just showed us, Kevin.
What was it?
I was just pre-screening them,
Oh,
making
okay.
sure there was nothing too crazy on it.
Sure. Yeah. No, I understand.
This
You did your
next
due diligence.
news story comes from egan.com.
Wait, so that was the SAG Awards, huh?
IGN.
We're over it.
I have nothing to say about the SAG
Did you
Awards.
watch
Didn't
the
watch
SAG
them. Don't
Awards?
give a
God,
shit.
no.
I didn't watch
But
them
I don't
either.
watch award shows mostly.
I generally only watch the Academy Awards. If there was something newsworthy or noteworthy that came from them, I'll go over them. But this is just one of those things where you start getting into like the Emmys, the SAG Awards, all these things. Where you're like, dude, I don't fucking. Do you care if Big Bang Theory won again?
I don't
Do you care?
I don't care, Nick. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for telling me.
I wish it didn't exist anymore.
You wish the SAG Awards didn't exist.
No, Big Bang Theory.
I don't think it does.
Oh, really?
Is it still on?
Big Bang Theory
I think
exists,
it's
absolutely.
like still going really hard.
They are the highest paid
I'm thinking
people
about that Two and a Half
TV.
Men.
Man. Here's the thing.
I wish that show had just followed Charlie Sheen's fucking descent into madness in the show. Like, so it starts off normal, and then as he's doing Tiger's Blood and fucking like 30
Winning.
porn stars at the same time.
Do you know
and
how it
quote-unquote
ends?
Winning.
That
Doesn't he
show?
die?
He
Well,
dies.
he dies 2 seasons before it ends, maybe 3.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
brought
then
in
they
Ashton
brought
and
in
then they
Ashton
bring
Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. And then in the last episode, they bring him back, and like they do an episode with him, and at the end, they drop a piano on him, and they're like, of course he's dead.
That's weird.
Wait, was he actually there?
I don't know. I didn't.
Was it a dream?
Oh, okay.
But then the piano drops on the director as well. I think
Two
he
and a
was
Half
there.
Men was the type of show that I always made fun of, right?
Yeah.
And I still should make fun of it.
Yeah.
But living alone with my single bedroom apartment, and I only had rabbit ears for television.
Yeah,
All
and
I got were
antennae.
local channels.
Sure.
And so late at night, I'd catch myself just in bed, kind of like surfing through the 4 channels that I had.
Yeah.
2 and a Half Men were on. I'd leave it on, and I'd like
Oh no, don't get me
catch
wrong.
myself chuckling.
These shows are for a specific purpose.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I don't know that we need to award them with anything. You know?
Right.
Like, do we need? And that's the other thing too. Is like
Like
people were saying
bubblegum.
that Morgan Freeman got the Lifetime Achievement Award last night at the SAG Awards. I hate to sound catty, but do you think Morgan Freeman really cared about that? Don't you think he really wants the he wants the Oscar. Everyone wants the Oscar. If you're a film actor, don't you just want the Oscar?
Didn't Morgan Freeman date his stepdaughter or something like that?
Don't stop
Why
changing
would
the
you just
subject,
change the
sir.
subject?
Stop
Look it up.
changing the
Asking you a
subject.
question.
Look it up. I think it's right.
Stop changing
Look it
the
up,
subject. Let's go into this Infinity
Just
War
type in like
story.
Morgan Freeman daughter. See what pops up.
Okay. Okay.
We're about to go
Are we
on this
going
ride
on-
together.
No,
Are we? For once, it's nice to not be the person driving this car. You know? I'm just in the back seat. You're the one driving, so you're responsible for whatever comes of this.
People
I
are
think
saying
it's
like,
fun.
"What the fuck, Andy?" Like, no, I think it's true.
He did end up dating someone very young, and I do think it was actually someone that I think it was like a stepdaughter.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
There
It got
was
a little
some
creepy.
There was some kind of relation there.
no. His granddaughter was fatally stabbed in an exorcism.
Well, that sucked. And an exorcism?
Whoa.
That seems fake. That does not seem like a real story.
It looks.
Morgan Freeman's granddaughter fatally stabbed in exorcism.
Fatally stabbed in an exorcism.
Is it a movie? Was she in the movie?
And then there's another one that says that he had an affair. Like it.
That's
asks
the one he's talking about with.
Radar.
Huh. Maybe maybe it's all hearsay.
You want to read the article?
Nah, I'm
No.
good.
So you're
Let's
gonna
just put
keep
things out there and hope
putting
to God
things
they
out
don't
there.
resonate in a negative way. We'll just put some uninformed stuff out
That's
there.
an
and
awful
just people
story.
just to be okay with it.
Jesus.
And now, you're talking about it.
It's true. Well, it's Andy's
I
fault.
didn't expect to take this left turn, but I'm glad we got here.
Are you happy we're here? Are you
Yeah,
happy
it's like-
everyone
like
is
we're
sitting
driving
here,
down, we have a
everyone is sitting
destination.
here wondering if Morgan Freeman had an affair with his granddaughter who was murdered in exorcism.
It had to be said.
Did
We
it?
were on a journey, and
Let's read-
we started running out of gas.
Did it have to be said?
We had to stop off at a gas station, and then turns out the gas station people were very nice.
let's read this story just so we have it, because this is from radar.com. This was posted
this
on
one?
August
3
18th,
years ago.
2015. The brutal slaying of Morgan Freeman's step-granddaughter, Sunday, was not only the scandal to mar her tragic... was not the only scandal to mar her tragic life. Years before her death, she and Freeman were accused of having an affair.
Allegedly.
Can you scroll down a little bit here, Kev?
This seems like a total, like...
6 years ago, insiders told Radar about an alleged affair between the Shawshank Redemption star and Edina Hines during a time when the actor was divorcing his wife of 25 years. Hines was 45 years younger than him and not a blood relative, sources told Radar. Freeman strongly denied the affair, and his rep maintained that the story was false when approached by Radar.com.
Yeah, maybe this is all hearsay. Tabloid
It was
type
never
shit.
substantiated.
But when you say things like they're true and then have me look it up.
Well, this is what we do on this show. We are the keepers of lots of
Kevin,
things.
I'm
Kevin,
gonna-
I'm the keeper of 87 things.
I'm an investigator, okay?
One, whether or not the seminal film,
Wait,
Blade
are
Runner
you
20...
an investigator?
What?
He said, I'm an investigator,
I'm an
okay?
investigator,
is.
Kevin.
And
I'm
I'm
going to get to
asking
the
you-
bottom of the scoop, all right? I'm
We
here for
are
the scoops.
Private investigators
I'm here for these
Kevin.
scoops, too, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they're a little
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
So I have it worked out in 3 weeks. I dropped the gauntlet on Jack Manoff 2018. I was like, we're going to do this, and then I have yet to actually walk into a gym.
You were like, we're going to work out and eat healthy.
We need to motivate each other.
And then we ate nothing but shit in that
all
comedy
weekends.
club over Saturday.
Oh my God, it was the worst. It was the fucking worst. We did the thing that you don't do, which is we were all really hungry and we just kept ordering food and they kept bringing us food. And at one point the waitresses walked by and laughed at us.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
She was like,
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to throw up out of your
I wanted
asses
to pretend
later.
that she was laughing at the comedians
No,
on
she
stage.
wasn't. She's seen him before.
So Nick, Tim, and I had a lovely weekend in Los Angeles, the city of angels, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Yeah.
Battle of Los Angeles, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, okay.
We had a great weekend
LA.
where we went to LA to go watch Funhouse's live show.
Yeah.
It was me, Nick, and Tim having a grand old time in some really interesting hotel in Little Tokyo.
I did the thing where I was like, I'm not going to worry about booking a hotel until we arrive. And so we went on hotels.com and found the best deal we could. It was like a couple $100 a night for the room or whatever it was. We stayed at the Miyake Hotel, which is basically a Japanese hotel. Not themed hotel, like a straight up, if you go to Japan and stay in a more westernized hotel, you're going to get this. Complete with the bidet.
Yeah,
They had little controls for the butt squirter.
Experienced my first bidet.
What'd you think? Are you transformed?
It was lovely.
It was lovely, right?
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Everyone right now, I'll tell you right now,
Oh, like
Kev is the one available.
Yeah, sure, hold on.
Okay. Give me my one.
Damn it, you know I'm not... I don't-
Everyone right now is walking around with a slightly dirty butthole. Okay? You all think your butthole's clean. It's not. It's not clean. Because you use trees to wipe your butthole, not water.
Right.
Okay? If your hand got shit on it, would you wipe it off or would you wash it off?
Right.
Why do we not treat our buttholes with the same respect? Do you understand me?
No, I totally understand.
If your hand gets gum on it, someone spits on your fucking hand, do you just wipe it off and go, everything's fine, it's probably clean?
No, you wash it
Smells
off.
a little weird. No, you wash it off.
Right.
They figured this out in Europe a long time ago, which is why they're beating us. Because they're a little faster and stronger because they have less friction on the butthole. They can walk a little faster than we can. They can get to that meeting a little faster. They can get on that conference call faster.
Workplace efficiency. Sort of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can lift higher. They can jump higher, lift more because the butthole is clean.
I thought it was lovely. I thought it was a delight.
Now, did you get back there and scrape out the
The
pudding?
weird thing though was
What? What did you say?
using the bidet.
Yeah.
And knowing that Tim could hear me.
Yeah,
He could hear the water, and he knew that water was splashing against my butthole.
Yeah.
So the weird thing was,
Yeah.
and Tim and I experienced the exact same thing. Nick.
Yeah.
We're in there, and at first it like sprays the gooch, and then suddenly it like moves forward direct, like it's almost as if it had like laser targeting.
it knows where the poop
And
is.
Tim and I had the exact. He said something, and it's the same thought I had. It's like in Star Wars when the fucking in the Death Star trench run when the fucking like torpedo goes into the hole, like it knew to like wrap itself around.
Yeah, it curled downward.
It had weird physics, man.
Yeah, it
and
did.
it like went directly up. Oh my god, it got up there, dude.
Well,
but it was
Andy,
great.
as we've learned from the seminal film, The Last Jedi, there's a lot of gravity in space, turns out. We didn't know that. We didn't know there's a lot of
Here we
gravity
go.
in space.
Talk about this again.
But there is.
Yeah. So then we wanted to go watch Funhouse's live show. What a fun time. They essentially had a live show where they were cult leaders.
Yeah, they put on
self-help seminar.
They put on a self-help seminar that was incredibly insulting and super fun. I had a great time. I'm super proud of them for doing that. I was going in. I did not know what to expect going in, and they gave us something completely unexpected, and it was really fun. Great show. A couple hours long, packed venue down in LA. They were at the Regent, which was really, really cool. And then we got to have lunch with them the next day, and they took us to a Japanese burger restaurant where I believe Tim had a katsu hot dog.
Oh.
Yeah, fried hot dog.
Shout out to everybody who came and said hi to us. That was cool.
That was great. And then, we went to a comedy club after that. We went to the Ice House to see Jesus Trujillo and some people. And that's when we were so we made the mistake of going like, well, the show's at 7:30, so let's just wait and we'll order food there. Thinking, it said the doors open at 7:15, so I was like, oh, we'll be eating by 7:30. The doors didn't open until 7:45. Show didn't start till like 8:15.
Right.
We didn't get food in our system until 8:30. And we did the thing where it was like, everything. We want to order everything. And I ate
cheese fries, mozzarella cheese sticks.
And the mozzarella fries.
You two had burgers.
The mozzarella sticks at the Ice House were terrible.
They had like
because
10%
they were
cheese
so
in there.
fried, all the cheese just evaporated. It was just the husk of the mozzarella stick, and it was gross. But I ate them all. And not only did I eat them all, I figured out that because they were hollow inside, I could dip them in the marinara sauce and make a little marinara shot glass out of them. And then throw back the tall boy.
Well, before the comedy club, so during Funhouse's show, I saw Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps.
Yeah.
And he was kind of just in the crowd walking around. And so I was like, oh, Aaron's here. Let me direct message Vernon Shaw.
Big old Vernon.
One of the co-creators of
Hot Pepper Gaming.
Hot Pepper Gaming, but also Dream Daddy, the game.
Yeah.
And so he works for Game Grumps, so I DM'd him. I was like, hey, are you here at the show? He's like, nah, man. And he was like, but how about you come to the studio tomorrow? Come hang out. Should be a fairly slow day. So we're like, great. So after Funhouse, we took an hour-long Uber. The first time I've ever had an Uber over maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It was an interesting time.
Well, we left at the wrong time. It was Friday, for instance.
Right.
First of all, we left around 2:30, which is you're just begging for Friday traffic.
Right.
Had we done that same trip at midnight, it would have been 25 minutes, max.
Yeah.
But
So-
we took an hour. My favorite thing in LA is to watch how far you are, like how many minutes you are away from your destination,
And it never
watch
changes.
that never change.
You're right.
You're an hour away, and then 30 minutes into the ride, you're still an hour away.
At one point,
and
Vernon
then
texted
an hour
me.
into the ride, you're still an hour away.
He texted me, hey, let me know when you get here. I was like, yeah, about 30 minutes out. And then like 14 minutes later, I was like, hey, 28 minutes out.
Yeah, it's time for whatever reason does not work when you're driving in LA the same way it works when you're outside of in the car.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like the twin. What is it? The twin theory, Kevin?
Twin theory.
Is that the theory of relativity?
One age is
Mary
slower.
Kate and Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the twin theory, basically.
It's the twin theory is
the
like
one that's in space traveling fastest ages slower than
Slower.
the one
the
on
twin
Earth.
theory is like
There you
you
go.
live out your career and it kind of you get forgotten about, and then your little sister has a better career than you.
Right, and then you
The
kill
Mary
Heath
Kate and
Ledger.
Ashley.
Yeah, then you kill Heath Ledger.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop.
So then we visited the Game Grumps office. What a great time that was.
That was fun. You
Their
had a blast.
offices were incredible.
They're insane, and they're a
Right.
little too much. I walk in and I was like, oh, they're all Japanese themed. And by I say all, I mean, I thought it was just a couple offices that was Japanese themed, right? No, the whole thing is done like an old school hotel in Kyoto, Japan. And I was like, they are really committed to this. Complete with like the Soji screens that are going back and forth. I don't know if that's the name of them, but you know, the doors that are like made out of paper, all those things. It's really, really cool to see. And I'll tell you this, they had one of the best snack assortments I've ever seen in my life. And we were hungry, so I ate nothing but these little tiny gingerbread cookies. And I was trying to rationalize that in my brain as saying ginger's good for your dietary tract. It's good for your stomach.
Is it?
Not when it's in the cookie form.
Oh, okay.
With lots of...
Yeah.
Did they have Japanese snacks as well?
They did. They had a lot of
Did they
Japanese.
have the
they had
shredded
like Pocky, they had
squid?
Fran.
Oh,
Shredded squid
Pocky,
jerky?
I didn't know that.
Have you had that?
The shredded what?
Squid jerky.
They did not go that far.
That's
No
fucking
squid
good
jerky.
shit.
Did not go that
No
far.
squid jerky.
Squid shit.
But I got to meet Dan
Squid
Avidan,
shit.
who, I mean, I've been a fan of the Game Grumps forever, since I was about like leaving college. Got to hang out with them, got to talk to Dan about Rush for about 30 minutes. It was just like us going back and forth talking about how much we love Rush, and we basically recorded the first episode of our Rush podcast, and he didn't know it. I was like recording it secretly.
Yeah.
So
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna put it up on iTunes for like $10, and sell it
I
to
like
everybody.
that. I like the song that Rush does where they were like, Thunderstruck, Thunderstruck. And I also like the one where they're like, for those about to rock, we salute you, you know?
Right.
And I like the one where they're like, we're AC/DC, we're back in black, you know?
Right.
It's so cool that they shouted out AC/DC in all their songs.
Right, yeah.
Rush was awesome back in the day.
So
I like the one where
Yeah.
like when they did the song where it's about Panama, but you don't know why. You know, or when they just tell you to jump over and over again, jump. You know, you gotta jump. Rush was great.
right.
Right. I like also the one where it was like, "Hey, we're building a stairway to heaven, and she's heaven." Geddy Lee's awesome.
That's 3 different bands.
Let's go into this news story, and then we'll talk about the rest of our weekend after the news stories go. This is fun. This is from the Egan.com. We started about 45 minutes ago before Andy decided to talk about Rush for 74 fucking minutes, and I lost. I'm lost. I lost my way. Don't talk, because every time you talk, I want to talk to you. And I want to get through this news story. This is from Egan.com. Thanos' Black Order explained. Who are the Avengers Infinity War villains? This is a cool article that you guys should go check out. It's very, very fleshed out. But they go down, if you scroll down, Kev, it explains who all of these villains are, which I didn't know. The members of the Black Order consist of 5 generals, each handpicked by Thanos for their powers and ability to inspire
Nick.
fear. Yes.
Can't scroll down.
Can't scroll down.
It's frozen.
Good job, IGN.
Is the
internet down again?
No, I think it's still going.
Internet's totally fine.
We don't need his images, by the way, Kev. You can pitch that image carousel.
It's fighting me.
The long and short of this is that all these characters are going to be featured. These are like his boys, right? This is his crew. They're going to be featured in the first Infinity War.
These are his
movie.
Knights of Ren.
These are going to be the ones that the Avengers fight in the first movie. Let's just put it that way. They're not fighting Thanos till the second movie.
The Knights of Ren that we saw so much of.
Right.
You know,
It was fun.
in the last 2 movies.
Knights of Ren, great. Are they at a club right now? No one knows. Maybe they went to a Starbucks when all that shit was going down. The Black Order consists of 5 generals, each handpicked by Thanos for their powers and abilities to inspire fear. The first one is Corvus Glaive. The most favorite of Thanos' general, Corvus Glaive has great strength and speed and wields a blade that can cut through anything. As long as he holds that blade, Corvus is effectively immortal. So we'll have to get that blade away from him, apparently.
Like a White Walker.
He's exactly like a White Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that.
You kill the things first, then you kill... Right?
You think he's actually immortal, or you think that because he can't be
He's up
beaten?
to something.
Who knows? The next one is Proxima Midnight. Corvus' wife,
Such
Proxima,
a cool name.
is incredibly strong and most gifted fighter among the Black Order. Her spear can fire deadly light beams that almost never miss their targets. I don't like almost never miss
Yeah.
their targets, because that means sometimes they miss. So just leave it at they can fire deadly light beams at their targets.
You know what's interesting about all this?
We've seen Proxima Midnight, by the way. We've seen that character actually in the live action
In those screenshots.
form, in those screenshots, which is cool. Next, before we get into that, next is Black Dwarf, brother to Corvus. Black Dwarf is a powerhouse of the Black Order. His immense strength and durable hide make him an almost unstoppable opponent. Again, here we are with the almosts. I get it, they're going to lose. But build it up a little bit. They are unstoppable. No one can beat them. How are they going to beat them? Tony Stark has a device. He figures it out. Supergiant is the next one. Supergiant is a powerful telepath who also wields advanced technology like force field generators and teleporters. That sounds cool. And finally, rounding out the Furious Five, Ebony Maw. More of a schemer than a fighter, Ebony Maw is a highly intelligent sadist whose voice can manipulate victims into doing anything he desires.
Do you want to
Like a
look at
It's
them?
like Jessica
Do you want
Jones.
to look at him?
It's like that first killer from Jessica Jones. There we go. These are what those are going to look like. Isn't that fun? Looking forward to this.
What's interesting to me, Nick, is that these are all extraterrestrial beings.
Yeah, it's like E.T. If E.T. wanted to whoop some ass.
They are all from outer reaches of the universe, yet they call themselves the Black Order as
Yeah.
if they know what black means.
Why wouldn't they? They still have colors in the rest of the universe. It's not like
Right.
the colors are different in where they're from.
But colors were taught to us on Earth.
Yeah.
That doesn't go for everybody else around the universe.
Look, as we all know, English is quickly becoming the language of the world.
Of the universe.
And the universe, okay? You want to talk to people? It used to be math. They used to say it was math.
That's
Not
why
anymore.
that's why they sent out.
You know what happened? People got tired of learning math. Way easier to learn English. What's the square root of 25? Who fucking cares is the answer to that.
Yeah.
Who
It's
cares?
5, Nick.
5?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I've heard it both ways.
5,
Doesn't
5,
matter.
25.
Yeah.
And also 8, 8 is 64.
Good job, Andy. You just learned how to speak English.
Because I always thought like, I'm 8, my cousin's 8, and we both like Nintendo 64. That's how I put that together.
Oh, I like that. That's fun. What happened when you guys turned 9? Did that just
It
fuck
was
you
like
up?
9-9, and number 81, Terrell Owens is a cool football player.
Terrell Owens is a cool football player.
Yeah.
So go check this story out on IGN.com. It's a really cool article. It kind of fleshes out all those characters. It also has a carousel of all the characters that are confirmed so far. You can see them in live action form, and it's got Cap's beard and cool hair combo, which I want one day in my life when I put a wig on. Next news story. This is a fun one. And not in any way, shape, or form meant to piss you off or to incite a raging argument in the comments section. There it is. Star Wars, The Last Jedi Director explains how Luke can do that thing. Now, if you haven't seen Star Wars yet, take a mug and hit yourself over the head because you're just not doing life right. This is a spoiler. So do we need to put up spoilers, bro? I have people seen The Last Jedi by now. It's been out in theaters for 7
Is it
weeks.
actually a spoiler?
No, I mean it is if you haven't seen the movie.
All right.
Maybe put it up.
Put up the spoilers, bro.
I put it up. It's up.
Put up the spoilers, bro. Star Wars The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson has addressed a controversial scene from the movie, providing frustrated fans with an explanation for Luke Skywalker's doppelganger feat. Johnson took to Twitter to prove that the scene where Luke creates a Force clone of himself is actually part of his own sacred texts. Here he goes. If you scroll down here, Kev, you can see on Twitter, he's got the Jedi Path book.
He starts off with the eyeball emoji, though.
Yeah, he says, look.
Which is one of my least favorite emoji. Overused.
I'm not a fan of it.
It gets overused.
Either.
Well, I like that it can point both ways, though. Right?
It's not.
It's not there, but he said, "Look, everyone," and then there's the Jedi Path. He pulled it off his shelf.
There's the eyeballs.
There it is. We figured it out.
Tiny.
He scrolled to a page called "Advanced Force Techniques," where he finds the doppelganger, which permits a Jedi to create a short-lived duplicate of him or herself, or an external object that is visually indistinguishable from the real item. Those who have perfected this ability can create phantoms of any person of their choosing, or trick an enemy into seeing more objects, such as droids, than are actually present. Now, of course, this goes along with things like, these are not the droids you're looking for, and you can be like, oh yeah, we're doing that. So I kind of buy this on some level. And of course, the thread shows Johnson.
That's how we saw those dice.
Yeah.
That's how those dice were.
Right.
It's like
flipping to the page that creates
physical object.
No, I don't know. I'm not familiar with this book, but apparently it has been put out. It's an official book. It is, I guess, all of this stuff is canon. So that explains that, and by doing so, makes the movie perfect. Just nailed it.
Yeah, that's the only problem I had with the movie. Now I'm like, great.
Yeah. Thanks, Rian Johnson. You don't need to explain that stuff, but it would be nice if we had some level of like. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read that book. And then anything not in that book that a Jedi does, am I allowed to get mad at that? Or am I just a big crybaby who should shut up and just decide that he doesn't like
You're
Star
a big
Wars anymore?
crybaby.
No, don't do that.
We
Don't
should
do
move
that.
on. Move on. What is this?
I don't know. Cool Greg sent it to me.
Of course. If it's from World Star, it's from Cool Greg.
Play it. What is
Do you know
this?
Steve Brown?
Oh
Is that a
God.
comedian you know?
Oh God. Who is it?
Steve Brown?
No.
Steve Brown, comedian.
I mean, should we show this?
This is
I
what's
was
gonna.
I think it's going to be very violent.
I think so too.
Do we ride the lightning right now, everyone? Do you want to
I'm-
see what this is?
Leave the sound off.
I mean, I'm not
Oh
showing
shit! Now they're just getting in a fight.
it. Yeah, it's just
A comedian. So apparently,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
apparently, a guy in the audience didn't like what this comedian
see, the thing is,
said.
I
Where
don't
the
know
fuck
who
is
the
security
comedian
in
is.
this place? See, this is the problem when you do these smaller shows. Is
What?
there's no security. You got to fend for yourself.
Comedian's the bald one.
Oh, the bald one.
Oh, the bald one is the comedian. Oh wow, this guy's really attacking him. And okay.
Well, now fans are
Okay.
jumping up. This is
Yeah,
bad,
hey, bro.
like stage management.
Well, this is clearly not a real
Yeah.
club. And if
So
it is,
you
they
think
should be.
it's a fake
It's
clip?
because the
sued.
bald guy comedian was like, "Yo, mama," and then the guy was like, "What, my mama?" That's what happened.
Seriously, Jason in the chat asks, "Hey, does anywhere in the text does it say that if you're in space, you can breathe and pull yourself back onto ships?" I'm sure it does,
She
guys.
wasn't breathing.
It says
She
it in
was,
the Bible, dude. Leviticus.
she was holding her breath while it slowly boiled inside her.
Yeah. How long, Kevin? How long can a human being live in space?
About 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
Fucking
so
read
she
the
nailed
Bible,
it.
dude.
She
She
got
had plenty
back
of
in like
time.
15, 20
She-
seconds.
yeah,
She's fine. She's a Jedi. She got force.
Yeah.
Prometheus chapter 13 verse 4, man.
God.
That's awful.
Damn that movie. Next news story. This is what do we? Yeah, this is actually a cool one. Wonder Woman sequel will be the first to adopt the PGA policies on sexual harassment. I'm going to pause this real quick. Wonder Woman 2 will be the first to adopt the Producers Guild of America's anti-sexual harassment rules. The PGA president announced this at the PGA Awards via Rebecca Keegan on Twitter. Quote, while the PGA is a voluntary membership organization, the PGA's anti-sexual harassment guidelines are sanctioned as best practices for our members. The PGA is indebted to Time's Up as a resource in creating our protocols. We will continue to work with them, the industry-wide commission led by Anita Hill and other organizations in our community until sexual harassment is eliminated from the entertainment workplace. Fans may appreciate the poetry of a feminist icon being used. Being first to use the guidelines, Wonder Woman 2 recently parted ways with producer Brett Ratner over harassment allegations. Star Gal Gadot confirmed that Ratner's has been removed. Quote, "At the end of the day, a lot has been written about my views and the way that I feel, and everyone knows the way that I feel because I'm not hiding anything," Gadot says. Is it Gadot or Gadot? I can never remember. Thank you. But the truth is, there's so many people involved in making the movie, and they all do echo the same sentiments. Everyone knew what was right to do, but there was nothing for me to actually come and say because it's already been done, and this article came out. I think this is cool. Are you familiar with these guidelines or these rules?
No, not at all.
Basically, they outlined the same things that you would have outlined in a corporate setting, right? No lewd jokes, no physical contact.
Oh, okay.
It's basically like guidelines to how not to creep the fuck out of your coworkers.
Sort of HR stuff.
Yeah, HR stuff.
You watch
Stuff
like a little video.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you watched the little video or not, I'm sure. But, I mean, it's basically, I read through some of them earlier today. I'm like, kind of goes without saying a lot of these things. So it's great that they're adopting these, and I think it's good that they're providing a safer environment for people to shoot movies on. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, what do I believe firmly? Is that if everyone's having a good time, the movie's going to be better.
Don't make people watch you masturbate into plants.
Nope.
Sort of common decency.
I was gonna say a terrible joke. I was like, what are you doing later? No, I can't.
Nah, yeah, you can. Come on, you get it. We get it.
Quick dive into our topic. We talked about our weekend a little bit today. We talked about what we did over the weekend. We went to LA. We saw some of the Funhouse people. I did Shit Arcade, but I also watched a few movies.
What did you watch?
Now, generally, when Tim's on the show, we do a little what we watched this weekend. It's kind of our deep dive topic, and I like doing that because I watch a lot of movies over the weekend. I watched 3 different pieces of content. Okay, in no particular order. I started watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I really like. It's loosely based and inspired off of Joan Rivers. It's about a woman who is living, I believe, in the 60s. Breaks up with her husband breaks up with her, and she decides to become a stand-up comedian. So it's kind of fun. It's that kind of vibe.
It makes me
it's an
think
Amazon
of
special.
Mr. Majorium's Wonder Emporium.
Nope, it's a Mr.
It's really good.
Megorium.
I actually
Really?
watched the whole
Megorium?
thing this weekend.
I think it's really
enjoyed
good. I think it's worth watching.
And
It's one of my.
Where is it?
It's on Amazon.
Amazon,
It's,
okay.
it's one of the things that makes me keep thinking, hey, stop talking so much shit about Amazon because they actually have really good series. You got that. You got The Tick. And I'm loving both of those.
Can't wait for that to come back.
God, it's going to be good.
So good.
I watched Phantom Thread,
I've
which
heard
is the
about
Paul
this.
Thomas Anderson, the new Paul Thomas
was
Anderson
it?
movie. It was
DDL.
beautifully made. Beautifully made.
How's the story?
Really a lot of subtext, a lot of silence, a lot of looks, a lot of awkward moments.
Sure.
I thought overall the movie was very, 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 very good. I almost fell asleep in it though. And at one point I was like, I really want this movie to be over. And then it ended, and I was like, it was good. It was to use some terms from my friend Sean Finnegan. It was haunting and elusive. And it is one of those movies that stays with you for a while. And then I fell asleep. I didn't think about it again.
I don't trust anything you're saying.
No,
if I'm being honest.
it's one of those movies. It's like a classic book where
Yeah.
you watch it and you go, I know I should like this. Like you read the book, you're like, I know I should like this, but I'm just too dumb to get it. I'm just too dumb. I liked a lot of it. It was beautifully made, beautifully shot. Great period piece. A lot better, in my opinion, at reconstructing an era and making you feel like you're in that period than the post.
How is old DDL?
I mean, I always give him shit because he's such a fucking actor, right? I'm an actor. Like, you know when he goes, hey, I'm going to prepare for this role by being a cobbler for 8 years,
Right.
or whatever it is. I'm like, I don't think you need
that.
to do that. You can read about it,
Yeah.
and I think you're going to be okay. I was actually
How many Oscars
talking
has he won?
shit about him to my wife as we pulled into the parking structure to go and see the movie.
And then you saw him, he
halfway
turned the
through
corner.
the fucking movie. I'm like, oh right. I forget that he is one of the very few actors who can literally disappear in a role. Like, this is the problem I had with The Post, is that I'm watching it, and it's Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep, who I love, but it's so Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep. You can't get away from it, because it's so obviously Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep. They're just too saturated in the market, right? It's like, it's too hard for me to distinguish between them and their character because I just know I know it's Meryl Streep. I can see that she's going to be at the Academy Awards next year, like bashfully being like, don't nominate me anymore, but secretly going like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm winning. I'm winning everything in life. You guys can all suck it, right? I'm Meryl Streep. No one will ever fucking dethrone the Streep. I am the Streep, right? Meanwhile, Tom Hanks is like, how do I dethrone the Streep? Because I want to be the Streep. Everyone wants to be the fucking Streep, right? Daniel Day-Lewis goes, fuck you, I'm a cobbler. I quit acting, And then P.T. Anderson calls and says, "Hello, Daniel Day-Lewis, would you like to be a couture house? The house.
Who
of
is
women?"
this? Who's talking?
I don't know. I don't know how P. Thomas Anderson sounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mind went to
he goes,
P.T. Barnum.
No, I mean it's the same director of There Will Be Blood.
Oh, okay.
So,
I see.
and I believe Inherent Vice.
My God, Meryl Streep has been nominated for a fuck ton of
It's time to
Oscars.
stop, Meryl.
She's only won 3 of them,
Well, that's 3 more than me.
which is the same as Daniel Day-Lewis. So
Well, he's
he
a bad
has,
motherfucker.
They're
both
tied.
bad.
How many
right now.
times has she been nominated?
I honestly can't count. There's so many.
Now,
4.
so I if you like cinema, if you like film,
Let's say
go
16
see
times.
Phantom Thread.
16?
It seems like what it is.
3 out of 16.
It's a beautifully
It's like
shot,
LeBron. It goes with this.
nuanced. It's a
Finals
nuanced
area.
story. Do you know what I mean? It's nuanced, and it's weird as shit at the end.
It sounds like it's
But I will
not
say
for
this,
me.
and this will give you all the indication you need as to my tastes in film. And it's one of the. It was a revelation I had over the weekend that maybe, just maybe, I have absolutely terrible taste in film. Just maybe.
maybe.
And here's why. On the plane ride to LA, I started watching a little movie called The House.
Yeah, you did.
How much did I laugh at this film when I was watching it?
Kevin, it's silent on this flight. Everybody's just kind of relaxing, listening to their own thing. And in the dead silence, all you hear is, and Nick is just having a ball watching Will Ferrell and fucking
Amy Poehler.
go at
And
it.
what is the other guy's fucking name? Because he's so funny. Hold on, I gotta look this guy up.
Jason Matsoukas.
Is that his name?
Jason
Where is he
Matsoukas.
from?
He's from. He's a voice. He's a voice in that cartoon Big Mouth. He's also in The League.
Okay, The League. That's what he's saying. And Nick Kroll's from The League also, right?
Correct.
Because he's also in this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Nick Kroll is also in this. So Jason Matsoukas. My first time seeing him was when he played the drug dealer in Dirty Grandpa. And I was like, this guy is fucking...
Still never saw that movie.
Oh,
so
God,
I
go
don't-
watch it. It's so funny. He is
actually is pretty
hilarious. This movie is legitimately funny. Everyone should watch it. It is somewhere in my book between the 3 seminal comedies that have come out in my lifetime, which are as follows: Dirty Grandpa, The House Now, and Daddy's Home. Those were we're in this period right here. These are the threshold.
Nick,
of
you don't
excellent
have
comedies.
to do this to yourself.
They're excellent comedies. You see what I'm saying?
Nicholas,
The trilogy of shit.
you're better than this.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm just gonna put this on. It's gonna be terrible, right?
Yeah.
And from the get go, I'm like, God damn it! I don't know why Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler together are just so funny to me. The movie's dumb as shit,
Sure.
and it makes no sense.
Sure.
But it's fucking hilarious. Give it a shot.
The only thing I watched over the weekend of note, I watched the new Letterman thing on Netflix.
Oh,
with Obama.
I watched that last weekend. I
Yeah.
thought it was really good.
That was really good.
I actually thought that Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Obama was better, though.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they had a much more candid conversation.
Well, I
which
was
is weird to
I was
say.
surprised to see any level of production to this. I thought it was just going to be an onstage interview, and I like the way that they crossed the bridge of John Lewis and stuff like that. Man, what an eloquent man he was.
It's okay.
Totally.
You see that picture of Trump in his office? It was like, well, the government's shutting down. Trump's still working. And he's like thumbsing up.
Like, he's
sitting
like on the
He's on the phone, like, and he's got the white "Make America Great" hat again. I'm like, he just, come on, people.
Nothing on his desk.
Nothing on the desk.
What's
No,
his
nothing.
Face, what's his face tweeted about it?
If you look close enough, there's not even a phone in his hand. He's just holding his hand, like, Jesus.
from
our
Saturday,
president.
our stand-up friend, God, why am I blanking?
Drucker?
tweeted like it was the perfect tweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it was like stock video game footage
Yep,
of when
that's it. It's
people
not
are playing
plugged in.
games that you can tell don't know how to play the game. It's the equivalent to when you watch a show where they're just button mashing.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think Adam Sessler was like, he looks like me at E3 when I'm trying not to interact with people and pretend I'm on the phone.
Yeah, it's so good. I did watch one other thing this weekend that I wanted to give a shout out to. I watched Tom Segura's new comedy special on Netflix, Disgraceful, and it was
Good?
It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Not my type of comedy.
Try
I
it
saw
again,
his
try it
first
again.
stand-up from like 4 or 5 years ago.
I didn't like that.
I haven't seen the new one.
Try this one.
Okay.
Because I think he is a lot more polished now, and he's a
Okay.
lot more entertaining now. And he got a lot of shit for this. I don't know if you're following it or not, but he got a
No.
lot of shit for a couple jokes that he had. One of which that revolved around the R word, retarded.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're
it
calling that the R word
racist?
now. No, not racist. So he had a joke about that, which was some deemed in poor taste. And then he also had, For whatever reason, and I don't know why, he just bashed the entire state of Louisiana. Now, me not being from Louisiana, I thought it was hilarious. But apparently, if you live in Louisiana, you don't like being called like a crawdad eating honky or whatever the hell he called.
Sure, I could see that.
He called it like inbred crawdad eating. It was.
I could see having your whole region ridiculed.
Oh, it was bad, but
Yeah.
I guess it got so bad for him that at one point, because he talks about like, hey, I'm all for supporting building a wall, but let's just build it around Louisiana.
Jesus, really committed to
awful.
It was brutal, and people gave him shit for that, and they were like, you're not welcome back in our state, and so now he's selling a t-shirt that says build the wall, and it just is a wall around Louisiana. So anyway, go check that out and decide for yourself. I'm not going to tell you whether or not you should like it, but I thought it was pretty funny. Andy,
What's up?
let's read some tips.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Okay.
I want you to read some tips today.
I'm down to read
Wanna read
tips.
some tips? Hold on.
I'm always down to read tips, man.
Let's read some tips.
You tell me I show up, dude. I'm the first in the gym. I'm the last to leave.
You are the
all right?
first here, last out. Mm-hmm. More often than not.
No.
Whoa.
Here we go. Let's read this first tip from Big Pat 1992.
First tip is Big Pat 1992. He says, first tip, 5-second fun clip. Enjoy. It appears to be a link to Twitter. I don't know if Kevin has access to that.
The computer's frozen.
He's checking it out.
Oh, computer's frozen. Okay. Well, I'll
can't-
move on to the next tip in the meantime. Thank you for that $5 tip, though, Big Pat.
There it goes.
Hopefully,
Open so many times.
Kevin.
Oh, it's the same one that we get above it. Interesting.
Oh,
there's
really?
another one.
And different people.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So, Koi NC tipped $10. Thank you so much. Says, what's up, guys? Can I get a good luck for some interviews this month with MCU? Okay, so that's one. Can I get a good luck for some interviews?
Yeah, one.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I hope
You're
you
gonna
kill it,
crush
Koi.
it.
I hope your name
If
is
they
Koi.
ask you the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do not say prison.
No
Yeah,
matter
That's my tip to you.
how
No matter
certain
what,
you are.
no matter how much they're leading you into that answer, and you think this might be the answer, prison, not the answer.
Yeah.
They don't want that.
And two, with MCU in review, what happens when you get to Thor Ragnarok? Will it be out of time to review before Black Panther? Will it be out in time to review before Black Panther?
That is a great question. We don't know, but we will figure that out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it will be.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm sure at some point Thor Ragnarok, it might not be available to rent, but we will probably be able to buy it.
Yeah, it might be like a digital on-demand sort of thing.
Because it might still be in theaters, right?
No, I don't know.
It'll be on demand in the next month. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But thank you for that $10 tip. Very nice of you. Drew Baca 1313 tipped $5. Says, I know fun clips don't usually happen on the show anymore, but here's a clip showing how bongos are going to trend for 2018.
Just to let everyone know, the fun clips still happen. You've just given up on it.
The fun clips do happen.
As the fan, have given up
You
on
all
it.
have given
I'm
up.
going to stop everyone right there.
And frankly,
and say
it
there
offends
is
me.
one shining moment in fun clips in the last year. Okay? We are deep into 2018 right now. And one of you amazing best
Skizip.
friends out there,
It was Skizip.
found it. Was it Jamie?
Yeah.
Skizip, you found it and you sent it to us.
Was it the Burger King one?
No,
or
it's the Del
No,
Taco.
Del
Del
Taco
Taco
one.
one.
Del
The-
Taco.
And that is what a fun
Free
clip
Shabakadoos.
is.
Yeah, that's a free Shabakadoos.
Great video.
Free Shabakadoos.
Phenomenal clip. So I guess we're going to play this clip.
Let's play it.
Should I have the audio on?
Yeah, why not?
And Kevin said this is the same clip that Big Pat 1992 also sent. Look at this guy.
That guy's up against that
Vancouver.
fucking wall. He just pushed him. Big bellies are funny.
Jesus.
Jesus, sir.
He's got the mullet. and
Stop
everything.
having beer.
You can hear the slapping.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that person was like, sir,
Lady at the end.
put your shirt down
Yeah.
and stop fucking around is
Please
what you
stop
just said
doing
to him.
this. He had a great haircut.
Was that
though.
fun clip worthy?
No.
I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it.
I thought it was fun.
I think it's
not a fun clip.
I think it's themed because of the bongos.
I showed it because there was two of them, and there was one comments to speaking of bongos.
Yeah.
So clearly there was some love for it, but
Sure, I think it's fun.
I don't think it
since
was-
it's bongo themed. It's
I didn't think it
relevant.
was funny. It didn't make me laugh.
Put a smile on my face.
Did it? Or did you just see,
If I
oh,
had
look,
to grade
bongos,
that-
that's like we do.
6 out of 10
Yep.
for that one. 60%.
That's a hard D.
Yeah.
It's a hard D. Drew Baca 1313 gave us that same thing and said, I know, yeah, you read that one already.
Yeah.
Tuss Spot said, good morning, Nick, Kevin, and Andy. On the topic of trippy videos like Tool music videos, you should check out Malice in Wonderland by Anthony Francisco Shepard. There's a YouTube video about it. Thank you for that.
Anthony Francisco Shepard.
Not a real name.
That's a
DJ
weird,
Kento
Weird way to spell Shepard.
has given us another tip and said, hey, Nick, have you seen Wind River yet? It's my favorite movie of the year. No flash, no giant story, just a simple murder mystery on a Native American reservation from the writer of Sicario. I have not seen it yet, but it's on my list.
That
I
sounds
really
awesome.
want to watch that one.
Yeah,
too.
it's part of his, like, not trilogy, but, like, yeah, they say Sicario, that one. I guess he's doing another one that are kind
He's
of
doing
like
another Sicario.
tonally.
Yeah, he's doing a sequel to. Sicario.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's part of.
It's like the Cornetto trilogy, like
Exactly.
Hot Fuzz,
It just kind of
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. DJ Kento gave us another tip and said, Nick, if you like Jason, how do you say his last name? Mantzoukas. He co-hosts the movie podcast How Did This Get Made with
that's
Paul
where he's
Scheer
from.
and June Diane Raphael. He's also a guest on Brooklyn Nine-Nine as a totally fucked up psycho UC cop.
He's the best.
He is the best.
Thank you for those tips, DJ Kento.
He is the best. All right.
You have to watch him on The League, though. It's hard to get into The League because not only is it about sports, but at the time that you're watching it, like obviously it was filmed like in 07 or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe 08. So you're getting an older version of the sports landscape. So there
Yeah.
are stars that pop up that may have been a star for 2 or 3 years and you've never heard of them since. But the things that they do around, like you don't have to know who the stars are. You just have to know that, yes, they're NFL stars and they try to act in a way that's funny, but the whole show is, I think it's great.
Well, I'll tell you what I love more than anything else is a sport that's no longer relevant. That's what I love. I love sports.
The NFL?
But sports of the past, like when you go back, you want to talk about a great game from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I love most.
Yeah.
A sport, a
That's
game
hard
that's
to
not
stay
even
with.
relevant
I see what
anymore.
you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about. You're
what
picking
you're
up on
saying.
my sarcasm. Now we've picked up that thread. Ladies and gents, that's it for tips right now.
Do you want to do this one fun clip?
Yeah,
to,
okay.
To just show people what the level of fun clipness.
Where are we at here?
What do you mean?
I'm just people. Where are we at with level of fun clips? If this is a 60%, we're done with fun clips forever.
No. This I looked up in fun clips. I've seen this one before.
Okay, let's watch it.
I think we're gonna make this an intro.
Let's watch it.
soon.
I'm Scott Mattis live in Hernando, Mississippi, where there has been spottings of a cougar, and that's not it. That looks like a house cat. Just feet away from where a local man rolled his cell phone.
Get off the cat, cameraman. It's clearly a cat.
It's a cougar. I'll be right back with a live report.
You fucking dipshit.
It just happened to be there, though. That's what I love about it.
He must have done that as a joke.
That was fun.
That's great.
That was fun.
That's
we had
a
a good
solid
laugh.
80%, ladies
We
and
didn't even
gentlemen.
think, is this worth it?
Can we go back and play the Del Taco clip?
I'll look for it. Give me
Can
a
we look
moment.
for that while I read this? P.S. I love his best friend XO. Kev's going to look for that. P.S. I love his best friend XOXO is your opportunity to nominate someone you feel is just being a stand-up guy or gal out there in our community. You go to kindafunny.com/bestfriend, fill out the form, and maybe I'll read it. Joey is shouting out Caitlin Gallas Rowe. Caitlin is a best friend who just had her first paid writing article published. It is at www.outfrontmagazine.com/in-the-mag/not-bang-slam-1-colorados-youngest-AA activists. So maybe just
And then /.
Yeah, /. Send her some sweet nasty congrats on Twitter at CGRRRRRRRRRR.
There are 8
1,
R's.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 R's.
CG, 8 R's.
RRRRR.
Yeah, that's kind of like Big Cat Dogs.
Nailed it.
Andy,
What's up?
giveaway time. I like this show a lot. I like doing this show with both you guys. It's been fun today. And today, we're going to take some of that joy, we're going to throw it
been
out
all right,
into
I
the
guess.
community to the rest of you out there. It's giveaway time. Andy, tell people how they can win the giveaway.
Ladies
But
and-
don't do it the way you normally do it, where you fuck around for 5 minutes and you don't actually give the information out. Tell them straight up. Straight up.
There are 4 ways.
Good job.
Can I get the 1, Kim? There are 4 ways. You can be in chat.
Nailed it.
You can be a subscriber to twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames.
You're doing real good.
If you have Amazon Prime.
Nick,
you
are you
also have
having?
Twitch
Are you?
Prime.
I'm gonna. Is this a fun thing? Like, should we be doing this?
With Andy?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think this is the equivalent to a baby shitting the bed. But
I mean, he's doing it on purpose. So.
I know. He's
Why are
fucking
you
with
sitting
you.
up so high, Andy? That's not how we frame the shot.
I got it. I'll sit up to match him.
Before I was rudely interrupted. 3. You can be a Patreon subscriber on patreon.com/kindoffunny.
You want some ice?
Or 2.
You want some ice?
Patreon.com / kind of funny
Never mind,
names.
never
That's
mind.
4 ways, Nicholas.
4 ways.
Quattro.
4
Nope.
ways. Cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis.
No, Joey, stop.
Uno, dos, tres. Cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis, as they say.
I don't know who says that, Nick.
They.
They. It's in that song.
Eos.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the winner today, we are sponsored by MeUndies. You want to look good with your significant other this Valentine's Day, right? Then check out MeUndies Matching Pairs, a unique, fun gift for you and your Valentine. They're the perfect balance of comfortable, fit, and exciting prints. Don't spend another Valentine's Day giving the same old gift. Check out MeUndies.com and find the best match for your match. You think that's confusing to read? Luckily, I read it beforehand because I am professional. Now, Tim and Greg have been talking about MeUndies for a while. Mm-hmm. Have you tried MeUndies?
No, because I don't get them for free.
I have not either. Damn. Because every time they send MeUndies here, Tim takes them
immediately
and wraps them around his nether region.
Right.
And it's annoying to me. So MeUndies, if you're out there watching, send Papa Scarpino a free pair, okay?
Yeah.
I'm cold from the waist down too. I need to put a couple extra layers on, and I want that security. Tim swears by these things. He says they're the best underwear he's ever worn in his life. He got 2 pairs in. He was so excited, he made me feel one of them.
They make your dick look good too.
Well, they make your the D look something.
What?
You know? They make it look something. Of course, 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies guarantees you and your significant other will love matching pairs or your money back. Right now, MeUndies, this is a no-brainer. Get 20% off matching undies for you and your significant other with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for? Order by February 5th for free shipping. And this is the part that says must read, so I'm gonna read this too. To get 20% off of your matching pairs, free shipping, 100% satisfaction guaranteed, go to MeUndies.com/morning. That's MeUndies.com/morning. This will be the best Valentine's Day gift that you will ever give. Start matching your bottom half to your better half. Go to MeUndies.com/morning right now. Boy, I'm glad I read that last part. Because matching your bottom half with your better half, somebody got paid for that. And they deserve a raise.
It's hard to say.
Get a raise. MeUndies, if you're watching, give that person a raise.
While wearing the MeUndies.
If while wearing MeUndies, I'll
a
match you.
raise?
I'm gonna get you one. We're gonna match.
No.
Okay.
Yeah? How's that feel?
We could do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
No,
you
you
and me,
won't.
calendar shoot.
At Stonestown
The
Mall.
boys of Kind of Funny.
Yeah.
Woo!
Shirtless.
Wait,
Your own fan mail.
Only
Where-
underwear.
where is-
Splashing
where
each
is
other.
Stonestown Mall?
Eating
Just
at Chipotle.
Splashing each
your
other with
underwear.
water.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'm great.
Great.
I'm great with it.
Today's winner comes from the Twitch chat. Congratulations, Robert1858. You have won FIFA 18 on Xbox One. Did I read it wrong?
No.
What are people saying in the chat?
Havoc Maker. It's a great slogan for MeUndies. MeUndies. It makes your pud look big.
MeUndies, cuddle your pud. There you go. Let's go into the old 3 and 3.
People are. It's so interesting right now. We just got a tip for
Yeah.
this video, and Joey also just sent me the video.
That's weird.
Yeah. Do we want
That's
to?
super weird.
Which video? This one right here that we're watching?
Yeah. No. I was,
What? I don't know. I thought there was more to that story, but there was not anymore.
I was gonna say something, but I thought you wanted to take
I thought it was
over.
gonna be
again.
No, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
And
I
their
got
name
lost.
was Joey too, or I thought that was going to
No,
be...
do we want to watch these videos right
Yeah,
now?
why
or-
not?
Yeah,
Sorry.
please do, please. You got quiet for no
This is the
Here we go,
epitome
here
of
we
fun
go,
club.
here we
There you
go.
go.
It's Del Taco. They got a new thing called free Shavakadoo. Free Shavakadoo.
Cuts off perfectly.
What I love
off.
most
It's
about
6
that
seconds of
is
greatness.
that the person narrating it starts laughing at his own joke halfway through, and then his dipshit friend in the car
this
also
is pretty
starts
good,
laughing at it.
too.
All right, let's watch this.
All right, here we go.
This
Ready?
counts as Andy's 15 seconds of sports this week.
Oh, well, it's only 5.
Oh, I saw this. Fucking idiot.
That's
What was he gonna do? What are you gonna do? Run after and grab the back of the
They're gonna be
fucking
so
subway train?
sad when the Eagles get fucking trounced by the Patriots, man.
Are they in the Super Bowl now?
They
Is that
made it
what
to the
is?
they made it to the Super Bowl.
So it's
yeah.
Eagles Patriots.
Eagles, Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots are gonna win, huh?
Yeah.
They pretty much win everything.
The best
Tom Brady's the
competition
GOAT.
that they would have had was against the Jaguars, and they beat them.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
All
What
right,
is
hold
this?
on, hold on. This is
Yeah,
another
get it up.
tip. We got to read these.
Man,
eventually.
we're full of fun clips today.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's
Ready,
beginning
guys?
to believe is the title of this clip.
Jesus.
He's beginning to believe.
You fucking idiot.
Idiot. What made him think that his body was athletic enough
You
to do
know,
that?
I think he just wanted the views. Same reason why we do this show every day. We shouldn't be doing this show. There's no one gives us the authority to do this show. Nobody has sanctioned this. This is not an officially sanctioned entertainment show. We just do it because we are beginning to believe. Thank you, Skinny Lawrence Fishburne. Appreciate that. All right, let's go into the
was
chat.
Right then there, right?
Ugh.
And then he went on
He was young.
CBS. Nope.
He went to a CVS?
Nope. CBS's show CSI.
Yeah, you got a lot of C's in there, buddy.
Yeah.
You got a lot of C's
There's
in
a lot
there.
of fucking abbreviations.
My
my
God. Cue up
face.
your questions, comments, and concerns, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get through this together today. We'll take 3 comments from the non-subscribers, and then we'll go into sub-only mode and talk to you, the chosen few. Tay Gator 61 says, "Do it," in the Palpatine voice. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Did you go over those tips?
Were there more tips left?
Yeah, those 2 that we just
Sorry.
showed.
Glenister has given us a tip and sent us one of those clips. Says should be for the new 15 seconds sports Eagles fan running for the train last night. Ridiculous. And DJ Ken gave us another tip. It's a fun clip. Enjoy. It's not too long. Thank you for
That's
those 2.
Kento though, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
There's
But
no
he
other
just
way.
for whatever
Are
fucking
you changing
reason,
your name again, DJ?
decides to change his name every single time
Just like P.
anything
Diddy.
happens.
Are you changing
P. Daddy
again?
Puff.
What are you, Snoop Lion now, DJ Kento? Is that
P.
what you are
Puff
right
and
now?
Daddy Lion.
You're the Lion. What did Sean Puffy Combs change his name to latest? Wasn't it something like Brother Love?
Yeah.
But now it just like became Puffy or Diddy. Because he's on
He
that
just
sho-
needs to stop.
He's on this show. He's on this singing competition show that's similar to The Voice.
Yeah.
It's called The Four or some shit like that. It's a really bad show. Terrible structure. But I think he called himself Diddy.
One word.
Or just P. Doody or.
Maybe he called himself the Did.
Doody.
Mr. Yasman 300 has given us a
How
comment.
about
and says,
how about this?
Yeah.
Pud Daddy.
Pud Daddy?
Pud.
I like that. You love this word pud. You
I
see,
love
you
it.
hated it, but you love
I
it.
hated it at first.
It's
grown
like when
on
you
me.
go, Kevin.
grown
Everyone
on me.
hates hearing it, but they like doing it. And that's the fun part.
Kevin.
Mr. Yasman 300 says, Nick and Andy, have you guys heard about the Wasp's costume having a male part to its design? I have
It
not.
looks like a
Can we-
dick on the front.
It kind
There's
of
a
looks like
dick? Can we pull this
dick
up?
and balls. It's not really good.
I want to
I'm
see
pulling it up.
Evangeline Lilly in a dick costume.
It has sort of a design around her breasts.
Want to toss?
And then
Nope.
a line going down.
Oh,
so it's like,
it looks like a big.
Big
well,
ol'-
Kevin, can we bring this up?
I'm trying to get it, Nicholas.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get a good picture, so it really looks like a dingling.
a little bit. It takes some trying.
Oh, no,
mean,
I see it.
I
can see
know,
it.
but like that's the thing. Like, is it that like?
I would not have thought that when looking at it.
Yeah, I didn't think that the first time I saw it.
But now it does kind of look like a low hanger. It looks a little bit like a shower, not a grower. You know?
It's a really low hanger though.
That's a shower for sure.
That's for
dude.
sure a shower.
Yeah.
That's when you look at that, you're like, fuck, dude, you're giving me a fucking complex. You look at that thing.
Yeah.
And then it gets engorged and it's the same size. You're like, oh,
Not bad.
whatever.
Yeah.
What was I scared of? I was scared for no reason.
Nick, what are you saying?
Why would you be scared?
King Franchise 88 says, Nick, were you happy with UFC 220 results? I did not watch the fight. I did, however, catch up on the Stipe Ngannou fight, and I watched the whole thing. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Because what that proves to me is that skill and conditioning can beat raw power. And that's what I like. That's why I like watching the UFC. It's entirely possible in that first 30-second flurry that Ngannou had that he could have actually put Stipe down, but he gassed, and he gassed fast. And not only that, I loved Brendan Schaub's comment where he's like, apparently the UFC training facility doesn't teach conditioning, cardio, or wrestling, because he basically just looked like I look when I roll, which is just completely out of shape, have no technique, and just get my ass handed to me the entire time for 25 minutes.
Rolling, pushing down people. I'm going to wrestle for 15 minutes now.
He got you, Nick.
Rolling crossbar arms.
I got you.
Yeah, dude, I fucking got
I'm
him.
conflicted on this because on the one hand, he is in fact making fun of me, but on the other hand, he's doing it so well
Fucking got
that
him.
it's funny.
Thanks.
It's funny.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Not quite as funny as when you came in and were like, "Yeah, I'm so tired because I had to raid Destiny 2, a game that I'm not playing anymore, but I was super into for like 1 week."
Nick, that was like 2 months ago. I don't.
Well, I was mostly doing that.
It is the best game ever made for 1 week.
He got you. He got him back on Nick's side. He got you.
Wait, well, hold on. Let me
And
get
you know
back.
what? Here's the other
Let me
thing.
get
All you
back.
motherfuckers are gonna be like this. Nintendo Labu, I love it. This is the best thing Nintendo's ever done. For one fucking day, I'm gonna have to hear about this. I'm gonna have to see all the stupid fucking pizza boxes around the office, and then you're gonna drop that shit like a bad habit, like we did the Wii.
Well, this movie has nuance to it. I am into film and art.
No,
Right,
no,
Kevin?
hold on a second.
Did I get him? Did I get him back?
is the best Getty Lee ever.
Right, guys.
He is
All
Russia is the
right,
guy's
all right.
second
You
coming
guys,
of Christ.
It's getting too real. You're about to start like.
Why'd you say
getting mad.
Christ like that?
I don't know. It's I'm in my quasi nerd voice, my internet commenter voice. They had a baby and it was me. I hate everybody.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This has been a fun episode. Let's
Cool,
go into
man.
sub only mode. We'll take a couple questions and then one of us is going to Chipotle.
You need to buy
Why not
basketball
both?
shorts.
Why do I need to buy basketball shorts?
For the video they're doing.
I have basketball shorts in my bag.
Right now?
Yeah.
You
They're
have two
black
of them.
Nike. Well, they're soccer shorts, but I can
Do
write
you
them
have
low.
2 of them?
Do I have 2 pairs? Why would I have 2 pairs of basketball shorts?
Because we need 2 pairs.
For the video thing they're doing. It's a gimmick.
I don't know which one of us is screwing with who on this one. So
No,
I'm
this
just
is all
gonna
real.
I'm gonna switch back to the comments. Matt A. Play said, I'd watch this as an hour-long show. I assume you mean when we were fucking with each other. And guess what? You're going to get that again 3 times this week because Andy's coming back. Why?
'Cause Greg's not here.
Some fucking place around the world in snow, eating at a place.
He's like, let me go on vacation again for the 8th time in 2018, you know?
Dollar Bill says, hey,
Go
Nick,
golfing with
Comedians
Trump.
in Cars Getting Coffee is a good show. I know. It's fun. Mick Atomany says, hey, did you guys see The Greatest Showman? No.
No.
Did not. And guess what? No matter what you say, it's never going to be Moulin Rouge. Hey, it's never going to be Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is so good.
It's so good. Everyone's like, Greatest Showman, great. It's so great. Well, I'm glad they named it that.
Is that the sequel to Mulan?
Yep.
No. The sequel-
Let's get down to business.
We're gonna make a man out of you with your boy chest. Oh my God.
Nick.
Joe, you didn't see Greatest Showman yet?
No, but I did buy tickets to go see Moulin Rouge at the Alamo Draft House.
Oh, good
Why
for
are you
you.
buying tickets? You have a movie pass.
Because it's one of those special ones.
Yeah.
Mojo What says, Nick, have you seen the French movie Raw on Netflix? It's disturbing and amazing. No, Greg actually invited me to see that at Alamo Draft House, not knowing what it was, and I was like, have fun. He had no idea. It's the cannibal movie where someone starts eating meat. If flesh does, it's weird. Let's take one or two more.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a foreign film where someone like this girl has to eat, like she's a vegetarian, she has to eat flesh, eats human flesh, and gets a craving for it. And then
What's
that's
it
what wants
called?
to eat. Raw.
Raw.
Oh, right, okay.
Really cool looking
I
cover.
feel like the movie poster is like a face with like a single like line of blood or something.
I think so.
Impressive.
Mr. Yasman300 says, thoughts on Party of 5 getting a reboot about a Mexican family. I did not know it was about a Mexican family.
Yeah, the parents are getting deported, I think,
Oh my God.
because of ICE, and it's like they're new. That's the setting for it. Found out this weekend, Party of 5, not about a group of friends.
I thought Party of 5 was like Friends.
I thought it was
where
like
they were all
90210.
coming out.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
90210.
No, it's a family,
It's a
right?
family.
Yeah, I had no idea. You know what? You're mistaking that with My So-Called Life, which was the Claire Danes
Yeah,
show.
and Jordan. Well,
Who cares? It doesn't matter. Here's why. Leave the 90s where they were at in the fucking 90s, okay? We don't need more Party of 5.
Jas
That's my
K.
answer.
Lee asks, Nick and Andy, what are you going to do for the Super Bowl? We were invited to go to Angia Renee's and John Drake's. Now, she said if the Vikings win, then party's off because we're going to Minnesota for this. Because it's like, it would have been the first time
I
where
think John's still doing
the
it.
people in the Super Bowl were playing. You know, the
In-
Super Bowl every
yeah,
year.
it changes cities.
Yeah.
I'm not-
So it would have been the first time that the team played in their home place for the Super Bowl. And unfortunately, they got destroyed by the Eagles really badly. So our
really?
hearts go out to you, Andrea. I know the heartache. I'm sorry. It sucks.
Sorry, Andrea. And on that somber note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. If you are watching this on YouTube right now, I love you very much. We are doing time code now, by the way, in the description. So if you guys wanted to check that out, great. Shout out to Kumail. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. You do it on Reddit, and we just copy and paste it. And you know what that's I mean, by we, I mean Joey does it. I don't do it.
That's not true. He like sends it to us.
Oh, does he send them to you? Yeah. That's great. Thank you guys so much for that. Andy, thank you for this.
Hey, Nick.
Sorry I gave you a lot of shit today. I got a little negative.
We got
there. I
a
wanna
great show
apologize
for
to
you all today. We're talking Infinity War, and we're talking what we did over the weekend with Funhouse and
Nick,
Game
he's trying to
Grumps.
make fun of you. Fight him.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tonight I'm going to play some Destiny online. There's a raid where I have to get something that's not real.
Cut off the show and Kevin.
I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys later. Kevin, cut the feed.